Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Shaman King Flowers episode number 11 and 12, the two episodes that are left for the season reaction. So I will be reacting to both the episodes today. First I'll react to episode 11, then I'm immediately going to go to episode 12 and then finally do the discussion for both the episode at the end. So that's how I'm going to do it. So yeah, let us get started. In the previous episode, what happened was Hana was inside the Ashura Hell, the mini Ashura Hell. Sorry, yeah, mini Ashura Hell. That's what it's called, isn't it? Yeah. And he met this dude. I forgot his name, but he's like one of the soldiers, and he interacts with him and everything, and we get to see how he tells Hana that like how the war and all of these things, how this is like actually something that happened, and how Hana is kind of downplaying that, because he thinks this is like a this is after death, so like stuff like that. But he kind of tells and focuses on the fact that even though currently we are fighting in Ashura Hell, war and all these things are stuff that we had to go through. So this is pretty real to me, even if it isn't for you, because I went through all of this. So that like thing, and there was a lot of other things we got to see. We also got to see how Alumi knows about this whole thing, and he literally tells everyone to bring Hana and put him in the freezer to preserve his body and all that. So yeah, stuff like that is going on. So let's see what happens in the final two episodes. So yeah, let us begin episode number 11. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Hmm. But yeah, he did tell him that my body is still underwater or something like that. I want to go home, as far as I can remember. Yeah. Oh. Black Maiden. Oh. Yeah. What? Who's this? One of the. Wait, isn't this one of the Patch tribe members? I think so. Bruh. There you go. Yeah. Interesting. So he's here as well. Tell him. Yeah, I might have seen him in Shaman King. I've probably forgotten. Oh, he sent him as well. Wait, Silva's there as well. Hmm, okay. Ah. Yeah, otherwise he'll have to keep fighting here. Exactly. Right. He's with the fish. Bruh. Yeah, how did she know that? Oh my god. Are they like contact? Okay, really? Bro. Wow. So she has connection in. Right. Exactly. He'll. Right. Hmm. Yeah, she kind of like avoided it. Wait, really? Oh. Yeah. Bro, you're spoiled. He's so spoiled. So dark and. Oh, there you go. Right. Oh no. What? Wait, so. Oh my god, what? Oh. Oh my god, is this the. Okay, Red 7 Serum. So. Alumi's suspicion. Oh no, he's here. Why? Here we go. Now we'll get our answers. Wait, who's that? What the? Oh no. So the Red 7 Serum are forming another team. What the? Who is this? Oh, this is that person in the flashback that we see of what's his name? Men's flashbacks. That person, that girl, or I don't know if this is a boy. It's a girl probably. No, this is okay. Come on, really? Wait, so Red 7 Serum are making their own team? Oh god. He does have like Howl's like like hairstyle. Not Howl. Sorry, what am I saying? What's his name? Ren. Yeah. Right. Oh no. Yeah. This is John's armor, isn't it? Right. Oh god. What? Really? Are you for real? That is insane. Wait, that means his mom died? Is John dead? Like, otherwise, how is she her spirit? Oh my god. What is happening here? Another question, who is this kid? He looks like Ren. Not he, sorry, she. Oh god. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna die that easy. What? Oh, Hanagumi. Damn. Oh no. Oh my god. She's here. Tamao is here. Right. This guy looks like Batman. I cannot just. Wait, Faust is here? What? I was wondering where Faust is. We barely even got. Damn. Well, she's one of the OGs. Right, so. Hmm, okay. Yeah? Oh! Oh, so there's. Okay, interesting. Right. Hmm. He's so confused. Hmm. Okay. Transform yourself. Right. Okay. Hmm. You were sent here. Hmm. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Right. Yeah, a long time because he's been constantly at war and everything. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, oh my god. Great. The enemy's here. Oh, it's freaking this guy, Kamogawa. Huh. Yeah, so he's here. I was wondering how did he get here? So, okay. That is true. And more you go closer to death. Bruh. The last. What? 2 years? That is why he looks this old. Even though, okay, interesting. Okay, so this was him. It's so weird. He looks so much like Johanne. I actually made a mistake. I thought trading card. Oh my god, where is he even? What the? Oh, what? Right, this is. Give me money. What the hell is this? Okay. Right. Oh no, his cards. Damn. Hmm. I can buy any power zones and money. Hmm. How's. Oh, he has realized. Oh, he's going to die now. Right. Hmm. Wow, interesting. Quite a few things happened. First of all, that thing with Red 7 serum. Like, I can see another thing here. This is literally like a repeat of season 1, where you can see how, in season 1, you saw like the patch tribe was like, oh, we are neutral. Like, even if the power, like, even if someone who is going to use the power for something bad, even if they become the Shaman King, It's not our concern. You guys fight. You guys, like it should be decided within you who will be the Shaman King. Whether it's someone good or bad, it doesn't matter. They will become the Shaman King. Who's the strongest? Like they were like fully neutral about that whole thing. You can see the similar pattern here as well. However, this time it's not the Patch tribe. It's literally Tamao and like the ones who are not going to be participating in the fight, like Tamao and Ryu. Like Ryu is not really neutral in that sense, you can see, but Tamao, you can see she's completely neutral. She's like, yeah, all right, you guys are from the other team, come in and have tea, and you can see Red 7 Serum are also kind of like that. They, even though they're on the other team, they're not really like reacting that much. Yeah, so okay, I'll talk about all of that after I react to the final episode, episode 12. Let me quickly react to that, and then I'll compile everything and talk about everything and discuss about the stuff that I want to kind of, like highlight and talk about. Okay, so let's get started. Episode 12. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here, sync it whichever is the preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Hmm. Just cause. Hmm. Damn. Hmm. Yeah, he knew that he's dead. Interesting. Yeah, he's like, something is going on. I'm probably dead. Right. Oh. Death Zero. Okay. Damn. Hmm. What? Oh, was it him? Ah. Did that guy? I don't remember his name. Oh boy. Wait, what? Oh, interesting. Just cause the name, the title of the episode. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that is true. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Well. He is here. Great. Okay, are you going to crash the plane inside the? Yeah, he's going to crash it. Move. Yeah, and now your whole shop is gone. Fantastic. Right. Old man. Huh. Yosuke. Yosuke. Copy wanted. Right. So he copied the. Okay. Hmm. Piggy bank. Mind reading realization. Oh, he's gonna mind read him and like attack accordingly. Oh, he used Byakko. Yeah, okay. So he read his mind and then he okay. Right. Yeah, he's reading his mind. Materialize the thing. Okay, I see. Mimic. So he's going to mimic his. Yeah, mimic his technique. Bro. Yeah, mimicking things. Right. Yeah, so he's buying. That's why he needs the money. He's saying, talking about money. Hmm. 500 yen. Wow. Really? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, so he's literally hacking the system. Bro. So he's probably like duplicating money or something. Uh, yeah, because they're literally in the great spirit. Oh, the column. They are kind of the same age because his growth was accelerated. Jago, he remembers now. Oh no, he's using his only power. Oh god. Oh no. But I guess he is inside his mental, like he's already dead, so I don't think. Okay. Yeah. Obelisk. Oh my god. Oh. Nah. Okay. No, he knows him. He's the one who killed him. Dead Zero. Yup. Tch. I don't think Anderson wants that, does he? Like, he never said anything about revenge. Oh, he was ordered not to. Okay. That is interesting. So he's going to be his spirit ally. Yeah. You're right. Mm. So don't interfere. Yep. Right. I don't think Anderson has any intention. Uh, yeah. Damn. Who's just standing there? Well, this is war. Like, you cannot. What? Oh, wait, he had a gun himself. I guess he did have one. 30 seconds? Right. Aside from me and Yavis, all things are paused. Okay. Oh, is that how? Oh, okay. Well, he's a soldier. What else do you expect from him? Oh, I feel like he's going to. He's underestimating him too much. He's underestimating him too much. He's going to get smacked, I feel like. Yeah. Hmm. Oh! Oh, point blank. Oh, this is. Did he stop time again? He stopped time again, didn't he? No. What? Wait, what? What happened? Did he actually get him? What the hell happened there? So they killed each other. Okay, who is this? Okay, another one of the patch officials. Wait. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, this thing is still here. Cool. Yeah. Oh, the previous patch officials. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, because their time has passed. Hmm. So they're loyal to Yavis, just like how they're loyal to How. Knights of Templar. Oh. Oh. Patchy cat. Yeah, why like a bike? A bike cafe? Right. Well, they're not really interfering, but you know. Okay, so is he going to repeat this whole process? Yeah, he's repeating it again. Oh no, wait. Oh no. Oh, this is this a wait? Is there another episode left? Is this not the final episode? Oh, it might be. Oh, there's another episode left, isn't it? Oh, okay. Right. I was under the. Okay, so interesting. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because you. Yeah, because this is 1 week. Like, yeah. Okay, okay. 1 week behind because of the way the translation. Yeah, yeah. We're 1 week behind. I think there's another episode after this. Okay. Like, yeah, because otherwise it's going to end in a weird section. Like, this makes no sense. There should be another episode after this. I'm just going to check after this ends. Yeah, there's another episode left. And there you go. Wait. Yeah, there's definitely another episode. Still, let me double check. Um, okay. Right, so Shaman King Flowers. Yeah, 13 episodes. One more episode after this. Right, so I was mistaken. There's another episode after this. Which is already out, by the way. The subtitle still hasn't been out. But yeah, it's already been out. Okay, so interesting. So we were like 2 weeks behind, that means. Because I remember like the subtitle for episode 12 came out, I think, yesterday, most probably. So we were 2 weeks behind. Okay. All right, so that was today's episode. Uh, the episode 11 and 12. So first of all, let me talk about episode 11 first. Then I'm going to go and talk about episode 12. First of all, in episode 11, a few interesting things happen. Number one is the whole thing with men and that whole thing. Okay, this person, whoever this lady, she is the person in men's flashback that we saw, where this person was kind of quarreling with John. And okay, a few things about this person. First of all, her hairstyle, it's Ren's hairstyle, isn't it? So who is she? Is she like his sister or something? Like, I don't know. Then the biggest surprise here is that her spirit ally is John, and she literally says that I killed John and to make her my spirit. So many questions here. I doubt any of that will be answered this season. If we get another season in the future, it'll probably be answered there. But and that is why men is like this is like men's goal, I'm guessing, to retrieve her mother back somehow. I'm not really sure how, but yeah, like this is what his plan is, or what he intends to do. And another surprising thing, Red 7 Serum is teamed up with this girl, and they are Team Yavis. So they are part of what was that guy's name? Yosuke, wasn't it? Yeah, they're part of his group. Okay, so now I genuinely don't understand why would Red 7 Serum be doing this. Do they have some kind of a wish that they want granted? Otherwise, as we saw in Shaman King, they're heavily indebted to the Asakuras. So them going against us, it literally made no sense. Like that is why when Alumi was like suspicious of them, I was like, really, are they really going against us? Because in no way I was able to see that, because we saw what happened in Shaman King. They were like, like by the end of it, they were like, as far as I can remember, they kind of mentioned that they will be with us from here onwards, like like the Asakuras will take care of them, as far as I can remember. Something like that happened. So seeing them like going against the Asakuras, I just don't understand why. Like what type of wish do they have that needs to be fulfilled that they're doing this? And then we had this girl who seems psychotic. Something is definitely wrong with her. The way she was like, like just, yeah. And the fact that she has Jun as her spiritual ally is absolutely insane. I don't know what happened and how that happened. But according to her, she killed her, and that's how that happened. Okay. Now, a few other things. Like I said, I was kind of talking about this, just how in Shaman King the patch officials were neutral. You can see how Tamao and like the people who will not be involved in this battle, how they are completely neutral as well. Because if like Tamao could have easily defeated everyone over here, Red Serum and probably this girl, and send them back home. She could have easily done that. Not only Tamao, Ryu was here, then the Hanagumi was there back there. So I'm pretty sure they could have done that. But Tamao was like, yeah, even though you are technically our enemies, come in and have some chat over tea. And she also said that, Team Yavis, even if this means we're going to be enemies from here onwards. So for now she is neutral because technically the fight still hasn't started. So I guess that's why she's neutral. But it's just so crazy to see like something like this happen, like her being so calm about it. Right. But yeah, either way, all that stuff, like a lot of questions over there. I doubt any of that will be answered in this season. But yeah, what we know currently is that Jun is dead. She's in the form of a spirit ally, and Men is probably trying to get her back. And these people, Red Serum and this girl, they are part of Team Yavis. All these things we know now. So we will be fighting against them in the official Shaman, like the fight that will be happening. Right. And in this episode as well, we get to know, I think like it was Hao who mentioned it, that this guy, I forgot his name, the soldier guy, he will be Hana's new spirit ally. I wasn't expecting that though. I don't know what I was thinking, but in the previous episode when we saw this guy and when we saw I was just thinking, oh, he's a random dude here who Hana met. But I didn't realize that Hao's actual goal was to make him Hana's spiritual ally, which is pretty interesting. Like it is true, like as he says in the episode 12, that it's time we changed Amidamaru, took Amidamaru from Hana, because technically Amidamaru is supposed to be your spiritual ally. He's a hand down. Not only that, Amidamaru coddles him too much. And which you cannot really blame him because he's kind of like his like a grandparent to him, if in that sense, if you think about it, because Amidamaru and Yo were kind of like father son kind of relationship, you could see, like not father son but mentor, pupil kind of, and friends, good friends as well. So Yo's child, yeah, it's you cannot really blame him, and if he coddles him, he's definitely going to coddle him. And that was what he was doing up until now. So that is why I was like, yeah, we cannot let that continue. So it's about time that Amidamaru, is taken away from him and he gets his own spiritual ally, like someone who he is attuned to, and this guy will be that guy. And not only that, I guess that is why he said it's a good thing that such an opportunity has literally come in our hands. Yosuke taking Amidamaru for him has presented this opportunity, and something like that he said. So that's interesting. I didn't realize that as well. So you'll be Hana's spirit ally, which I'm guessing we'll be seeing it in the next episode how this goes. Also, in this episode 11, we also got to know a little bit about Yosuke's past. So this dude, okay, wait a minute. So he's supposed to be someone who literally put his life into this card game and spent everything on that and to go to a tournament, and he failed in the very first round. And then he tried to take his own life by jumping from the tallest building. Okay, you know what? I don't understand. This guy, Yosuke, I feel like something is wrong with him. Mentally, something is really wrong with him. First of all, a lot of things. First of all, he puts his whole life in this, this card game, and he loses. Okay, and then he decides to kill himself. And he says he went to he says I've gone to the toppest point of the near vicinity, and I'm going to jump from here. So that, what exact words does he use here? Where is that part? Let me read that section. Here we go. By choosing the highest tower in the world, My name will go down in history. What? What? What type of. I don't understand this statement. How mentally tapped is he that while he's going to take his life, he's thinking that if he goes to the highest tower, his name will at least go down in history. Thinking of that, he's trying to kill. Yeah, something is mentally wrong with him. Not from the very beginning. You can see this. He's somehow he's just something is going on here. He's gone. Like his something is wrong with him from the very beginning. Who thinks of that? When you're trying to end your life, who would think of something like this? Oh my god, I'm baffled. I'm literally baffled. What? Really? Okay, anyways, like, not only that, then this freaking thing comes in front of him. Yavis, this. who. It was Hannah, wasn't it? Who called him like a piggy bank? Right. And, and he said, give me a money. This scene is so weird. So weird. First of all, he decides to jump from the tallest building because he thinks his life will at least mean something. And then this thing comes in front of him and he's like, oh, give me all your money if you're trying to kill yourself. You won't need it anymore. I need money more than you. Okay, and then they probably teamed up, and yeah, then all of this happened. And yeah, I feel like I'm correct in assuming that something is really wrong with him, like in the like mentally, because like just think about it, like he's pretty I guess you could say messed up, because from here onwards, as you can see, the things that he have done is pretty damn like crazy. Like he that means from here onwards he probably started working for Yavis, and he like he probably earned money for in his behalf, in Yavis's behalf, and Yavis gave him those cards, and he used the cards to make more money and buy more cars and get more stronger, kind of like an investment, like return kind of thing. He invested into it. Like Yavis probably helped him at the very beginning, and then he started earning money. He invested that back, and he gained more power from it, invested more, and like a cycle continued it like this. And he also says how he used the card's power to stop time for everyone except him and Yavis. That is why he gained more age, and he probably did that to like gain more time, and I'm pretty sure everyone has to think of this. At least if they had like time stopping powers, I'm sure everyone must have thought that, oh, you know what, if I had time stopping powers, I would stop time, and I would when I was a kid, I used to think of it like this. I'd be like, oh, if I had time stopping abilities, I would stop time and I would do all my homework and stuff. And then I would have ample amount of time to just just have fun and everything. And and a lot of things I used to think. I'm pretty sure everyone has thought of all of that. He probably used made all of that happen. He stopped time, did all of the stuff, and little by little he gained more age while the time around him kept being paused. So he became more aged compared to the other people. So yeah, so that's what happened. And yeah, so yeah, like he's cracked in here in his head somehow, because like stuff that he's doing cannot be considered normal. And the fact you can see, he's like just gleefully, he's just ready to take other people's lives and everything. He's pretty he's pretty like just gone out there in his head. So yeah, okay, either way, yeah, that was episode 11. Like, yeah, and yeah, a lot of questions. Like I said, the whole red sub serum section, men, that whole thing, Jun being this girl's spirit ally, all those things, a lot of questions regarding all of that, and then obviously the part about Yosuke Kamogawa, I think that's his name, yeah, Yosuke's past, and all that stuff that happened. Yeah. And now let me talk about episode number 12. So in episode 12, we jump into Kamogawa, taking this guy Anderson, and like going to give Hana a visit. And there they get to know about this guy, this Death Zero. And apparently this Death Zero is that guy who's with Hana, and he was the reason why Anderson and his teammates died. And all of these things. Now, this is another thing that I was talking about in the previous episode. And this guy, Death Zero, I'm going to call him Death Zero because I forgot his actual name. He actually mentions it today very clearly. He says that Hana, you are very casual about this. For people I can kind of relate to it because I was just like you back then. When everything was at peace, I was also a bystander to all of this, and I got mixed up in this whole thing by other people, what other people said, and getting influenced by it, and I myself stepped into this hell, the war and everything. You know what? I'm going to read this part. Here we go. To you, I'm probably just some soldier, but I wasn't always this way. I was just a youth like you, taking my peaceful life for granted. Yeah. There were always disparities with rural areas, but with new Western influence, cities were flourishing quickly. Technology, fashion, all the while preserving our traditions. Those things were already paid with bloodshed, but everyone lived their lives while walking towards tomorrow. But then, world began a radical shift. The accumulated anger and anxiety became fuel for war. Perhaps defeating a targeted enemy would improve their own miserable lives. Okay, here we go. This is where he says, I was one of those people. Okay, they kind of omit a little part here in the translation. This part is not translated properly. I'm going to say what he says because this part has been taken out, and I feel like this is pretty important. What he says, as far as I could understand Japanese, what he says is I was one of those people. That is okay. There's one part that the subtitles completely omit, which is that he says here very clearly, I got influenced by other people's words, and from here onwards it's written, even now I'm still stuck fighting that war. That is okay. But that part where he says I was influenced by other people's word, that is completely taken out. I don't know why, but I feel like that part is very important because that focuses on the fact that, as he says, I was a bystander as well, but I got dragged into the war from other people's influence. Even though I had nothing to do with it, I came into this hell, which is kind of very similar to what Hana is going through, because he's also a bystander, and he's been dragged into this thing, from other people's influence. He wasn't in this whole shaman fight, and all of these things. It's because of his because his dad is Yo and his uncle is Hao, he's being dragged into this. Something like that. I don't know. That's why I think that part where they literally omitted that part in the translation where he says I got influenced by other people's words. I think that is very important because otherwise it undermines the power, the thing that this sentence tried to tell us. Because he clearly says here that I was a bystander, but I got dragged into this, similar to Hana. So that's why, and that is why you can see how Hana's situation and his situation is kind of similar, and that is why he kind of compares his past self to Hana, and he says I understand, I was like you back then, but then after going through the war, I understand how 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 crazy this is, how even though I was a bystander, After being part of the whole thing, I understand that this is actually real. Just like how in episode 10, where Hana was kind of like, when he was like, oh, you killed those guys, and he's like, oh, they're already dead, which is where he said that, come on, Hana, like, you have to understand this. Even though it might seem to you that this is something like, like something crazy like this is happening, this war, I already went through all of this. So this is actually real. This isn't a movie or a book that you're reading. This is actually like real. This happened. So that's basically what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that your way of going about this is very shallow and surface level. So you need to understand. Understand it from our perspective. And that's why also he kind of mentioned here, what are you fighting for? Because unless and until you have that, you will always be surface and shallow level, in this whole thing. You'll never be able to dive deep down into the thing, unless and until you have a genuine reason why you're fighting. Without that, you'll always be like this. So, something like that. They kind of like focuses on that, and they kind of try to like make like a parallel between Hana and this guy, Death Zero. And I'm guessing that is why probably How thinks that he's perfect or for Hana's spiritual ally, because he has so many things similar to Hana. And since he has gone through all of this, he will be a positive influence to Hana's growth. That's I don't know, maybe that's what How thinks. I'm not really sure. Either way, and while all of this conversation is happening, like this guy comes in, Yosuke comes in, and he literally uses the cards. So his power is an interesting one. So he uses money to buy the cards from Yavis, and the cards help him gain more power. And the cards have like a lot of abilities, like mimicking ability. And it's kind of like the card games, like back in the days, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Duel Masters, all these things. It's kind of like that, like you have like a deck, you put on the cards, you increase the power and fight against the other. It's kind of like that. He has like powers like duplicating, like mimicking, reading thoughts, all of these things he has. And he uses that against Hana, and you can see when he brings out the Byakko, he's like, oh, I read your mind, and this is what was bothering you the most. And he does mention that, oh, these cards actually cost a lot because this Byakko is very costly. And he says, but then he says like, it's fine, like I can, by doing all of this, I can make more money. So I'll recover the losses. It doesn't matter. Right. And and he defeats him. He uses obelisks and defeats him. And this is where Hana also remembers the past, where this guy came and defeated all the patch officials. He remembers that scene and he turns into an Oni momentarily. But he brings in the obelisks and just whacks Hana out of this place. And then Death Zero comes out, and Death Zero's like, right, you're saying that you want to make Hana your friend, but this ain't your any way you want to treat your friend, So yeah, okay, another thing. The patch officials here, they are supposed to be spectators. They're not supposed to interfere in this. How mentioned it to them very clearly. He told that guy, I forgot his name, he told him that do not interfere, whatever happens. Let Death Zero and Hana sort out their own things. You cannot interfere. You're just there to keep an eye on them. That's it. And and then you can see Yosuke urges Anderson to shoot him, but before he's able to gather that courage to shoot him, Death Zero literally shoots him before that. He's more decisive, more more mentally strong, I guess you could say. But then he shoots Yosuke as well. Yosuke stops the bullet, and he's like I said, he was underestimating him a bit too much. Whatever the hell he says, you have to understand the person in front of you is a soldier. You cannot mess with them. They have experience way more than whatever experience he has. And he's just using some cards to do this crazy stuff. While this dude here, he literally went through life and death. Unlike um, him, Yosuke, who's just using some cheat codes. Like this is like the difference between like a hacker, like in video game, like I'm bringing some video game reference here. In video games, someone who hacks and someone who's a true player, this is the difference between them. This guy's a freaking hacker. He just uses cheat items to get the desired results. He might be extremely strong. He might be someone who's so strong that he can overpower the enemy. However, Dead Zero is a true player. He's one of the people who is here standing here, who literally went through the life and death and is still fighting. He has true skill. So a hacker versus a person again with true skills, like if the person who's a hacker, if that guy starts underestimating the person with true skills too much, he is going to like get obliterated. And that's literally what happened here. He underestimated him too much. He took the bullet and put it over here to him, and he's like, just like, haha, like, like, what can you do now? Like, it's over for you. Yeah. And like, he probably thought that that bullet will pierce his neck and he'll die and everything will be okay. But what happened here is it did pierce his throat. He didn't stop there. And you can see he's like laughing. He's like, you're dead now, haha. And he literally grabs his head and point blanks him in the face. Like 3 or 4 shots. And then after that, he also falls down and dies. So within that brief like second where he had his life, he would have died then and there because he literally got shot in the neck. But within that small amount of time that he had his life, he took that opportunity to bring his head close to the pistol and shoot him immediately. That's why I was saying, like, you underestimate him too much, your hacking skills cannot help you out, because he's someone with true power. He's someone who literally went through all of that, unlike you, who literally got some cheat codes. So the fact that you're underestimating him that much literally got the whole thing turned upside down in front of him. And yeah, and there you go. Yosuke's gone, and then he also died. But as the patch officials say, they're like in spirit form. They're not going to die. They're just going to move on to another commute. So, and it's going to continue. This whole cycle is going to keep repeating. Yeah. And then, okay, after that you can see Yavis. The Yavis is like, that thing. Those guys come in, those officials. Yavis is like, like generations patch officials. They come in. And what are they called? Wait a minute. Do not worry. Just like the Golema mission. Okay, I cannot find their name. But yeah, they're the other, like, the previous generation. Yeah, or Yavis's generation's patch officials. So they're working with them. They also made like a home base, like a motorcycle cafe or whatever. Right. Anyways, they take Yavis, like, that little piggy bank thing, and they're like, don't get involved in this patch officials if you want your souls to stay alive. And yeah, so after that, fast forward, Hana has woken up, and now he is in front of another scenario where there's a lot of planes, and this is a different commune, I think. So he also got whacked out of this commune. I do wonder if Dead Zero is also going to be coming. I'm pretty sure he will, because I feel like episode 13 will probably end in a way where Hana will be able to come back out of this Ashura hell, and like this guy Dead Zero will probably be his new spiritual ally. Something like that is going to happen. So let's see how this goes. So yeah, a lot of things we got to see in these 2 episodes. A lot of questions, and you know what? Let's see if these questions are answered by the next episode or not. If not, they'll probably answer it in a sequel or something. Don't know when that's going to happen, though. But yeah. And there you go. And that is it. That was my reaction to episode number 11 and 12 of Shaman King Flowers. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next week, or whenever, like, the episode will come out, the final episode will come out. I'll see you guys then with the final episode of Shaman King Flowers. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.